Esteemed delegates and representatives, my name is Mia and it is an honor to speak to you on behalf of 28 June, an NGO that specializes in humanitarian operations in the Western Balkans. We have taken an integrated and action-oriented approach to the sustainable development goals set out in the region in our 7 years of work. One region our organization has special interest in is Kosovo and Metohija, and recent violations of international agreements have become an obstacle to our humanitarian work here. Today, I would like to bring to your attention the impending humanitarian catastrophe in the province at this very moment. At the administrative crossing in the northern part of Kosovo, taxes on imported goods have been raised 100%. This is negatively affecting entire communities which are reliant on food banks. In fact, these food banks sustain over 2,000 Serbians and estimate that they have only 1 week's worth of provisions left. Additionally, hospitals, life-saving institutions are running out of basic medical aid fast. Once again, history is repeating itself. From 1999 to 2004, Kosovo Albanian separatists have destroyed hundreds of churches, monasteries, and cemeteries belonging to the traditional landowners. Today, they are depriving hospitals and food banks of elementary supplies. According to the Roman statute in the International Criminal Court, the extensive destruction and appropriation of property, not justified by military necessity and carried out unlawfully and wantonly, as well as willfully, causing great suffering or serious injury to body or health, are war crimes. Aid intended for Serbs has not been given safe passage. We risk our donations being confiscated at the crossing and our volunteers being arrested. Personnel and supplies involved in humanitarian relief operations must be respected and protected. Even in war zones, urgent humanitarian aid passes more freely than it does in Kosovo today. Imagine being a doctor in Kosovska Mitrovica and having to tell your patient that you do not have the basic supplies to treat them because the international community has turned a blind eye to their suffering. I implore you all to ask yourselves, as individuals and representatives, in what world is this behavior acceptable? The current situation in Kosovo is bleak. Ethnic tensions continue to destabilize the territory as it continues to descend into a bastion of drugs and crime. In order for the Western Balkans to move forward from post-conflict recovery, the international community, along with NGOs such as ours, have to address the issues through the human rights approach, free of ethnic and religious bias. Thank you, and I pass the microphone.
Mr. Chair, Honourable... Yes.
Excusez-moi, Madame. Nous avons le plus grand respect pour les organisations non gouvernementales dans cette enceinte, mais je crains que votre intervention n'a aucun lien avec le mandat de cette commission. Alors nous vous donnons la parole parce que vous avez, si je comprends bien, vous êtes accrédité auprès de l'ECOSOC. Je vous demanderai de parler dans le cadre du mandat de cette commission, auquel cas je ne vous autoriserai pas.
Thank you, Chair, Honourable Delegates and most esteemed guests. My name is Tamara and I represent the biggest NGO in the Western Balkans. It is an honour to have the floor today and speak with you all about the prevention of crime and obvious lack of criminal justice in Kosovo and Metohija. So, as we are all aware, according to Resolution number 1244 of the UN Security Council, Kosovo and Metohija is a part of the Republic of Serbia, and rightly so. There are over 150 UNESCO-recognised Serbian Orthodox churches and monasteries dating back to the 12th century, of which 61 have a status of cultural importance. To date, no one has been held accountable for the shameless and unfortunate desecration of the Serbian cultural identity, murder of Serbian children, women and men, including politician Oliver Ivanovic. And as a result, crimes against the Serbian minority continue to become considerably worse.
Je suis désolé, mais je vais vous interrompre.